Today we'll be diving in again to another day of multiplicative comparisons. Let's get started.
Hey boys and girls, let me tell you, today was a good day. Once again, I got to thinking how everything around me is related to math. Everything uses it. In particular, I thought about how everything could be a multiplicative comparison problem. Let me give you some examples. So today your girl, Miss Jewell, decided to go to the gym. And while at the gym, as I contemplated my life for why I put my body through that pain and torture, I thought this is a great chance for a multiplicative. Waving at everybody as I drive on down the road here. Don't mind me, just driving to my deathbed. Going to the gym. Oh, hi, don't mind me, just going to the gym, you know, get that casual workout in. I wonder if I'll trip on the treadmill today.
Miss Jewell ran on the treadmill for 27 minutes, which was 3 times as long as she spent stretching. How long did Miss Jewell stretch for?
I feel like I'm dying. Help me. So as we reflect on that workout, what did Miss Jewell spend more time doing? Running on the treadmill or stretching?
Did I mention I hate working out?
So I spent 27 minutes running, but that number was 3 times as much as I spent stretching. So when I'm thinking about how much I stretch for, I have to think, what times 3 will get me 27? I can also look in my fact family. If I say n times 3 is 27, that's the same thing as saying 27 divided by 3 is equal to n. That's right, Miss Jewell spent 9 minutes stretching. To represent this as a model, I know that I will use an R for running and an S for stretching. I stretched for 9 minutes, and that's my smaller increment. So I'm gonna put that 9 in a block. I know I ran 3 times as many minutes running as I did stretching. So for my model, I'll draw 3 blocks of 9. This model visually represents the idea that I ran 3 times as many minutes as I did stretching. I dedicate that workout to you all 4th graders. And after I ran those miles, I decided to take Axel on a drive to really relax after running. Check out how we use multiplicative comparisons even when we're driving. Miss Jewell and Axel went out driving. They drove for 7 miles in Shepherdsville and 21 miles in Louisville. How many times as many miles did they drive in Louisville than Shepherdsville? You gotta ask yourself, what do you already know? I already know that I drove 7 miles in Shepherdsville, and I know I drove 21 miles in Louisville. So what I'm missing is the times as many part. So when thinking of an equation, I need to think 7 times what is gonna get 21?
How many groups of 7 do I need to make 21? 7 groups of, think about it, 3. 7 times 3 is 21. So I drove 3 times as many miles in Louisville as I did in Shepherdsville. In Shepherdsville, I drove for 7 miles. In Louisville, we drove for 3 times as many miles, so 3 groups of 7. So as you can see, in Louisville, we drove 3 times as many miles as Shepherdsville. Shepherdsville, we drove 7 miles. Louisville, 3 times as many as 7, which got me 21. Well, no matter which way you look at it, me and Axel love to drive. I really don't think you're strong enough. I know that's right.
Thanks again for another great time with Miss Jewell's math lesson. Check you next time.